Mount Rushmore's faces were carved by 400 workers. The project was completed over a span of 14 years. Each president's head is about 60 feet tall. Sculptors used dynamite to remove excess rock. The monument's original design included the president's torsos. Gustav Borglum was the chief sculptor behind the project. Mount Rushmore attracts over 2 million visitors annually. President Calvin Coolidge dedicated the site in 1927. The granite used to carve the heads came from nearby quarries. A cave behind the heads was meant to house historical documents. Thomas Jefferson was originally supposed to be on Washington's right. Due to funding issues, the project was scaled back from torsos. Mount Rushmore is named after New York lawyer Charles Rushmore. President Teddy Roosevelt's glasses are over a foot long. Carving started in 1927 and finished in 1941. The faces were designed to represent 150 years of American history. The sculptors used a grid system to carve the faces accurately. Workers had to climb 700 steps daily to reach the carving zone. Borglum chose the 4 presidents for their impactful roles. Jefferson's face was originally intended to be to the left of Lincoln. The monument's completion was celebrated during World War II. Borglum's son finished some of the finer details after his death. A model of the monument was exhibited in 1939 at the World's Fair. The president's noses are about 20 feet long each. A piece of the mountain weighing 450 tons fell off in 1998. The carving was done during the Great Depression, providing jobs. Workers were paid $8 a day for their labor on the monument. Borglum's vision included a hall of records in the mountain. The faces were carved to face southeast for optimal sunlight. Washington's nose is the longest, measuring 21 feet. Mount Rushmore was initially known as the 6 Grandfathers. Sculptors used a technique called honeycombing to carve. Theodore Roosevelt was the first to be carved. The memorial was funded by private donations and federal funds. Gustav Borglum is buried at the base of the monument. Mount Rushmore cost nearly $1 million to complete. Sculptors used jackhammers and chisels to carve details. President Theodore Roosevelt's glasses are square. Borglum designed Mount Rushmore to be a symbol of freedom. The monument's eyes are each about 11 feet wide. Carving Mount Rushmore required 450,000 tons of rock removal. Borglum considered carving famous explorers as well. Lincoln's beard is carved in a triangular shape. The mountain's granite erodes only 1 inch every 10,000 years. Sculptors used plaster models to guide their carving process. Mount Rushmore was initially conceived as a tourist attraction. President's eyes are about 11 feet wide each. The monument's creation displaced Lakota Sioux from the area. Sculptors used a technique called pointing to guide carving. Borglum planned to carve the presidents from head to waist.